Grab your cups. Let's go. XRP Boardroom number 40. Let's run it.
Yo,
see that cup?
Yours truly.
It's about that time.
We got Uncle Buster. We got Crypto Tales. Let's go. Welcome to
Yes,
XRP
sir.
Boardroom. What's that? What's in my cup? Tea, bro. Tea.
No, is that the Captain Berserker cup?
That's right, bro. Fighting fun across the
Is it?
galaxy.
Yeah, the Captain Berserker.
bro.
Captain Zerk.
You know my shit too. My avatar, bro. Let me do it. Boom.
Drop a fucking.
Here's my fucking
Drop the
avatar.
Thor
bro.
hammer on
Boom.
motherfuckers,
Right
man.
there, bro.
Hell yeah, that's the OG shit right there.
Right there, bro. Boom. And then I got the star fighting FUD across the galaxy. Let's go with Zerk. They call me Blaster, bro. They call me Blaster.
Shit, well, FUD at an all-time high, bro. We all need a cup for sure.
Oh my gosh. Get everybody a cup. All right, there we go. Turn it down. How we
Grab a
doing,
cup.
gents?
Let's talk crypto.
Yeah. Dude,
Man,
this coffee's bomb.
Chilling, bro. Yeah.
This is Berserker.
Hey,
How we
you
doing,
sound
man? How you guys
exactly
feeling,
like
bro?
it.
Yeah, good.
Feeling good, man.
Yeah.
Feeling
Yeah,
good.
them audio clips, man. It's nice making little intro videos for shit. You know what I mean? I mean, that's the thing. We've been getting so good at this. Like we just pick up any show, create any show, make an intro video for it, and do what we're doing here. We call it fucking sloppy time. It doesn't even fucking matter what it is.
Doesn't
Come
fucking
on,
matter,
last
bro.
minute.
Sloppy
30
Joe
seconds.
time.
No,
Let's go.
we used to even when we started coffee time, we'd have we'd have a couple things set up, right? For the first few shows. Then we're like, dude, fuck setting it up, man. Just be authentic, dude. Just go on there and roll with it. It's better.
And
you
that's
know.
the magic.
I'll
That's the
always have
magic,
things
bro.
I
That's the
Yeah.
magic. You always told me, you're like, fuck the production, bro. It's organic. Let's talk.
because you do YouTube and
Yeah. The production, you
and
put too much
you
production.
want to look professional and but I think be authentic. I always have things in my head that I'll talk about like outside of XRP, but people are here for the XRP, man. I get
the
it.
thing is, Bagman taught me how to like wrap these videos together and like make intro videos, and he taught me a lot of the stuff. That way it's not super corny, cheesy. Like our intro video is legit, bro, with Bagman's music on it. Like so we got our production on pat. It's just we don't spend too much time on it. Production intro videos, what, 30 seconds?
Yo, short and sweet, bro.
Short and sweet, bro.
Right.
Short and sweet. Short and sweet, like this tea. It's tea time with
Yeah,
Tails.
anything with a Bagman beat on it is gonna be sexy. You already know.
It's sexy, bro.
The tea time with Tails, you already know, bro.
And your
I
shit's
don't drink
legit.
coffee.
I gotta get some of your instrumentals, Tails, so I can rock it on the show in the background. I gotta get instrumentals.
Oh yeah,
from
we
you.
can do that for sure.
If I can get some of your shit, that'd be tight if we could play it. But welcome aboard, everybody. This is XRP Boardroom number 40. So this is a community chat. We talk about all kinds of stuff, crypto, primarily XRP, because it's obviously the XRP Boardroom. And let's talk it up, bro. We got Tails on board. Got a lot
40,
of
man. That's like 9 months, right?
that's
12 weeks
that's a
short
lot.
of.
'Cause we're
Man,
doing,
been at it for a minute, bro.
we're doing Boardroom twice a month, right? No, once a week. So 4 times a month.
Four
So 3
times.
months.
So that's 10 months.
12. Yeah.
10 months, bro. And now those are the numbered boardrooms. Those aren't even including the original fucking
Or
boardrooms.
Crypto Night Lives.
Or CNLs. Yeah, dude, I got so much footage, bro. It's insane.
Eventually, man, all that stuff got to get put back somewhere, bro, because there was a lot of epic shows on Crypto Night Live.
Yep. I think
Yep.
I'll do it. I'll give it'd be like a stocking stuffer. For like a Christmas one year, I'll just like blast it on a Rumble or like give everybody a hard drive with all the fucking episodes. You know what I mean?
You'll be able to
we've had
NFT
Yeah,
it
bro.
eventually.
Yeah.
The sheep will
We've
see
had-
it in 10 years.
That's
Yeah,
if
they'll
they
be
ever
like,
come across it. Yeah.
They were
They-
like,
they
damn,
can
you were
always
right the
go.
whole time, man. If we just listened, man, we'd have been
whole
good.
time, bro.
Yeah. So many
Yeah,
memories,
hold on.
bro. So many memories. Rain, here. We love you.
What
Let's
up,
go,
Rain?
dude? Dude, we got peeps in the chat, dude, talking. Sorry,
Straight
guys.
up.
How you
Go ahead
guys
and go to the
feeling, man?
bottom.
I know it's the sentiment is bearish, but how you guys feeling?
No, it's the most strangest, weirdest time, bro. Like it's bearish, but this shit's about to sneak attack us out of nowhere.
I keep thinking the same thing, bro.
Shit don't make sense.
I'm
bro.
on the bearish
right now. Shit don't
I've
make
been
sense.
bearish
at all.
like today. I'm like, man, this ain't gonna be nothing, dude. But we'll see. I mean, either way, man, we're close, bro. Just gotta hang in for the last 6 months, man. Like,
Man, it's been a hell of a ride, bro. I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah,
I could even see him be like,
too many psyops, bro.
Humdrum.
Yeah.
humdrum, XRP goes down, and then like October, November, the motherfucker rises up, you know. They'll take a bunch of shit. But either way, it's going up eventually. So I've been here 6 years. I ain't going nowhere, man. I'm
Ain't
like
going nowhere, bro.
Yeah, once you do like a hard ass year, bro, I think you're set, bro. You're kind of ready for whatever.
Yeah,
I
agree.
I'm hell bent, bro. I'm landing this XRP plane on the ground, or I
Hell
don't
yeah.
care if I completely miss, bro. I went down swinging, you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
There'll
The
be
Stellar been getting more bullish too, man. I've been hearing a lot of new Stellar news that's been like, man, it's looking up for that too. So we'll see.
And to me, it's Stellar. XLM's a nucleus, or Stellar. XRP XLM's a nucleus, man. Like, you go back to Jed McCaleb leaves, it's all crock of shit, bro.
Yeah, I think all of that was
no one leaves Ripple, bro.
Mirrors.
Yeah, and
smoke and mirrors.
Just think, even like I love XDC too, and I think it was created to do whatever job, you know, it's gonna do, but they're still like 5 years behind Ripple and XLM, man. You know, but they're all gonna play a part. Algo, XDC, HBAR, but I think dead center is the nucleus. Even when they're talking about developers, like, it's coming down from the top, bro. The top, it's built top down. They're gonna set the nucleus, and then innovation comes off. They ain't worried about people right now that want to make a career out of building. No, they haven't even dropped it yet. When they're gonna show you what they created, and then innovation comes off of that, you know.
Yeah, the best of the best will come out of the woodwork and just fucking
just
innovate.
like the internet, dude. How much shit spun off the internet for 30 years, man?
30 years, nothing but new shit, new apps,
new shit,
new programs, new fucking Look what you could do now,
wasn't
bro.
Airbnb when the internet came out, you know. That took years.
Yeah, for real.
And it's gonna be the same thing. Like,
yeah, well, we definitely went through that phase. Yeah, we definitely went through that phase of getting scams out. That's for sure. It was the same when the .com bubble was. You know, there was a lot of scams at the beginning. So I think we're in the trajectory of moving towards real deal platform, real deal structure with it. But I think it's still going to take some time as far as them getting custodial control over it and, you know, maneuvering their ways into holding crypto to where they benefit off of it. Because there's really a lot of manipulation.
Nicely said, but there's always, dude, with me, dude, I'm always about like a straw that breaks the camel's back. There's going to be a fucking moment, dude, that'll come out of nowhere. Boom. $100, $200. Never go down. Never go back down. Like that kind of shit. And like the normal, like when I look at charts and I talk and I think about charts, I'm like, that's just the current atmosphere that we're in now, which is the wild, wild west. And I don't know about you guys, but I've always been convinced thoroughly that this whole entire market super manipulated because it's been years and years and years since we've had all-time high. We haven't even
yeah, I know, right?
So many coins,
and we're not a security apparently. So
bro, we're the only crypto. Yeah,
the only one, bro.
The only one. Yeah. So in my head, I've got that like dreamland. Like, let's go. Like, you know, there's gonna be a moment, and I think you're right. Like, it's gonna take a little while for everything to be like proper, and it'll be like whatever. But you know, maybe how much is that is really planned out? How much of the government innovation?
Yeah.
The government,
I think it's all planned out, bro.
I think it's all planned out. So it's maybe like
even the lawsuit.
They just go and click it together, and all of a sudden, boom, it's on. But is it on full blast? Maybe that's what you were talking about. Is that maybe full blast takes a while? And I say full blast could be up to mean, we've had all kind of bonker.
Yeah, there's been some crazy evaluations. Yeah.
Crazy, but look at the glitches. We've seen 9 million.
Later glitches.
5,000. I've seen shit. I think Legendary Dave, bro.
Bro, I got a picture of a $21 million XRP on Coinbase,
million?
bro.
What the?
Yeah, but that shit is crazy, bro.
Binance was the most recent one. Binance just hit 47,000. 47,000.
I feel like they flipped the switch real quick
3 days ago. Sorry,
I feel like they flipped the switch real quick to mess with us, or they test a certain amount of money just to see what the price would go to, type shit.
Or they're
because why is XRP the only coin that does that? You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of weird.
Yeah. And it's not like we're just trying to like inject these like self-made like prophecies. And no, this is shit that's happening all the time. It's just mud. It's in the mucky, murky, muddy water of the crypto space. People don't see it because they're not paying attention to it. But the XRP army is so like we're enough organized to where we see that news on the daily flipping on crypto Twitter or X.
But you know what's crazy though?
We see the glitches same day. Sorry,
we've been here so early that like news that was back then is just coming back out again, like the HSBC news that they're taking crypto payments today. But we've been knew they were partnered with Ripple a long time ago, bro.
Right. Well, it's like, good. That's good. That's a great example. But like a good example is like, who the fuck said it earlier? I saw a comment in here. Someone talking about, they're like, oh, hey, did you guys see the Rockefellers like have XRP? Like, fuck yeah, they do. Of course they do. Look at all the connections. Like, dude, that's a no brainer, dude. Every fucking thing connected to them. And
then I seen news that they had hired somebody from the Obama administration. That's the only thing that I'm kind of like iffy about now, because like what role does Ripple play in that whole craziness of that part of the government?
It's definitely
they're in some it's deep state, bro, and there is some
from
crazy
from
crazy
what I'm looking
stuff,
at,
bro.
It's deep state as fuck. But like, is there a switch moment, flip switch, Trump moment? Like when Trump, if and when Trump comes back and starts cutting heads off and chasing down with ICE, chasing down all the illegals, closing up the border where it's impenetrable, like all the promises. If and when he comes back and starts doing that, you think Ripple will flip? Now Ripple's a friend of the Trump team. Like,
I mean, they part of the World Economic Forum too, bro. So they really in a lot of crazy organizations that are not really on the good side. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and I don't want to be black pill, but I'm just saying I'm not close to the idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saying
right.
We definitely have to look at all angles. That's for sure.
Well, what would you do as a lower middle class dude like myself? What would I do if I had a chance to do this all over again? I'd do the same fucking thing because all signs point to Ripple. This is the
I'm gonna send a chat. I'm gonna send a chat the link. I want to hear what people got to think about that question you just asked.
Do it, bro. Buster, what'd you say? What'd you say?
Run asks any realistic price targets for upcoming bull run. $10. Yeah, I mean, it hit what, $3.90? That was 6 years ago, man. Like $10 is the beginning of the next cycle.
Yeah,
like
it's funny because it's been so damn long.
And this is
$10.
retail run. This is speculative. Like if you go back when it was $3.91 to the bull cycle before that, it was way more than a 2.5x. $10 is not the top of the next cycle coming. Roger. I don't give a shit if any bank money flows through it or not. $10 is nothing on the next.
But see, the keyword run goes any realistic price targets for upcoming bull run. Well, there's two phrases in here that are mainstream, and I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not talking shit. Run, I appreciate it, but there's two words. There's the first one is realistic. The second one is bull run. Bull run implies that we're going to go through the cyclical nature that we've always been, where there's ups and downs, like the market's always been. But you add utility to this is a whole nother animal. You add utility to this fucking shit. This basket of currencies that the public is not even going to know is running shit behind the scenes. There ain't no fucking bull run, because bull run implies that we got the cycles that go up, and then we have a bear market, then we have a bull market, then we have a bear market.
And that's based off of Bitcoin.
Banks ain't gonna let that happen. The banks ain't gonna let that happen, bro. In my opinion, that shit ain't even gonna fucking survive. the bull run, the nature of how things are now. But that's me. I'm crazy, right? Fuck you, Berserker. You're crazy. Thanks a lot, guys.
XRP Bishop says 8.6 years holding and stacking. That's a long time, brother.
Bishop knows, bro. Man. Bishop knows. Bishop plays guitar too. Shout out Bishop. Cheers, bro. E4 on deck. We got Sean T on deck. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the boardroom. Let's go.
Yo. Hey, did you guys see that little shit about Xbox and shit? You know what I'm saying?
I didn't see it. What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Microsoft is about to implement crypto wallets and stuff.
But they were saying that they're going to do BTC, ETH, and XRP. So that's bullish, but like, what we're but how that?
Well, how's that not bullish?
But
how's that a
bullish,
butt? Like,
but it contradicts what we're about to look at. We got 6AJ on deck. What's up, pimp? Wayside Soldier. What's up? So it contradicts what we're about to go into with this whole ETH gate blasting wide open. If ETH gate blasts wide open, what the fuck's the point of implementing ETH on fucking Xbox?
Well, like if you look at what I don't know, it wasn't Minus Wells, it's the other guy. Shit, I forgot his name. Old school YouTuber. Dude, ETH is too decentralized to go anywhere. And the only thing that could happen to ETH is if all the ETH gets locked up in staking. That could be a thing. So what could happen is the ETH price could go down considerably. And with all these other networks using the EVM, ETH could stick around. Like the people that were involved in the beginning, that doesn't stop the protocol from running. You know?
Yeah, and also, like I don't have to. I've never been vested like all ETH has to go down and Bitcoin. I mean, I'll just let the case go wherever it goes, but I'm not vested in that has to happen for XRP to move.
Well, I think if that happens, it'll be bad for the. It'll be bad for the market.
For conspiring with ETH, go down and go to jail and get those jumpsuits ready. I'm down with that. The protocol is still going to be there. I mean, it might get cheaper, but it's still going to be a part of the ecosystem.
But if they're going to jumpsuit Lubin and all the crooks, you know what I mean? If they're going to jumpsuit those crooks, why not jumpsuit Bill Gates? But does that mean Xbox and Microsoft go away? You know what I mean? Like Windows is integrated in every business on earth. You know what I mean? Period. All POS systems, all computer systems, all government systems, they all use Windows, bro. No one uses fucking Linux. No one uses Linux. No one uses, everything's based on Linux, but no one uses fucking Mac unless you're like a hipster business company or you're a graphic designer. No one uses, Apple iOS or whatever, Mac OS X. So, how we doing? Welcome aboard, everybody.
Welcome, everybody.
Good. We got 6AJ. What's up, pimp?
What's up, James?
Brother?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Yes, sir. How you doing, bro?
I had to jump up. I think I messed up. I think I had my YouTube and this shit on, so I was hearing like double everything. I was like, what the hell?
Double the fun, bro. Double mint gum. Let's go.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to jump on. My boy Tails asked me earlier on the show to come on the show. I said, let me go out there and support my boys. And I went out there and I said, oh, shit, I haven't seen Uncle Buster and Berserker, so let me go cut my hair and look like Berserker and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm in the same boat, bro.
Cheers to you.
I'm bald as hell, too.
Yeah, I got tired of putting juices and berries every day, so I said, fuck it, let's go Mr. Clean.
Juices and berries. Good shit. Spicy, juicy. Let's go. How we doing, everyone? Okay, we got Adam back in the backstage. I don't know what's going on, Adam, but if you can hear us, just like get rid of your other apps. Quit trying to mess with other apps.
He's drawing the road. His internet's probably not that great, especially where he's driving
popping in and out. I can't even add him, bro.
Yeah, I'll text him and tell him it's spotty internet, and he'll jump in when he can.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think E4. Going back to that, I think every coin could really survive if they're wrapping coins. I don't think they're wrapping coins just for no reason. I think they're wrapping coins because they're going to utilize the availability. Like even David Schwartz talked about it. They're going to use the automated moneymaker is going to use the cheapest source that it can. It may not necessarily be XRP, but it'll use XRP to transfer the value. And that's where the major money is going to come in. And I see, all these coins that don't have regulatory clarity, even after this potential case that they could have. I don't want to say case, but that really could be, could boil down to that.
Yeah, I mean, they're already out there. They're already in the cloud, so the liquidity might go away, but that is still going to exist there. Yo, Ted, I think it was Ted, dude. That space you were in last night just rugged, dude. You were dropping some knowledge, and then it just rugged the whole space.
Who are you talking about?
Ted,
bottom right, the brain,
the
guy.
Ted?
He was at the moon
TBD
party.
is Ted. What's up, Ted?
Yeah, TBD. My bad. Yeah.
No, you're good.
Yeah, hey, how's it going, guys? Yeah, you were in that space. I didn't know if it had a time limit or what. I was in the middle of talking and just
Dude, it rugged you, dude. You were dropping some knowledge. You were talking about the AMMs and whatnot, and then it just rugged the shit out of you. I was like, damn, I wanted to hear that.
Yeah. Share that,
yeah, things
please.
are getting pretty deep in that space for sure.
Nice.
That was great.
Well, welcome to the boardroom. I don't know where Nerdy is, but we ain't got no minute maker now. So
Nerdy said he's not feeling good, so he's taking the day off, bro.
Roger that. Adam
Get better,
trying to get on
Nerdy.
board. Alan, he was the backup minute maker. If you want to do minutes, you can, Alan, if you want.
Yep. I have to
Not a
find
big
my
deal
phone.
if you don't.
I will find my phone and do it.
Roger.
All right. Right on. Hey,
Cool.
Zerk.
Sean T, go ahead, bro.
I will do the gossip column part of the show. So I've got updates on Steven Nerial, and I have updates on Ben Armstrong when it's time.
Well, fuck Ben Armstrong. Everybody's sick of that shit in the timeline.
Man, every day it's some new shit with him, bro.
He's
he
on
is
some
on
obvious drugs,
1230
bro.
cuckoo.
Dude, and he got arrested last night in Georgia.
Yeah, and
Is
like,
that
that's what I'm-
real?
Man,
Yeah,
sometimes I be feeling
Well,
like it's
people
not
take
real,
that shit
bro.
off, dude.
Arrest.
He
That
kept
could
looking
be
back at the
totally
camera.
staged.
That shit looked fake. But he's
Yeah,
got
no,
it.
no,
I mean, he's big enough to be a psyop for crypto, bro.
No, there's an arrest.
Right.
There's an arrest record for him in Gwinnett County, which is about an hour away from me. So there is an arrest record.
Right, there's an arrest
Ralph
record. Okay,
Cooper.
so it is real semi, but if he is an actual gatekeeper for crypto, he has been on all the shit, all the NBCs, the squawk boxes, and all. He's been on all that shit. Fox. I mean, he's been on some large ass mainstream media outlets.
Unfortunately, I think he's back on some other stuff because I mean he was acting pretty damn weird.
Right.
Man, that's
And
crazy. You get arrested on a live stream, bro. That's some viral shit.
And that hasn't been confirmed about being on anything other than diet pills or whatever. But I've been trying to dig into that.
Dude, he did a doorbell and run on that guy.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But see,
But
actually,
before, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? The girl that he supposedly cheated on, I saw pictures of her tonight. I was
Yeah.
like, that woman looks nothing like his wife. I mean, she is smoking hot. And I'm not saying his wife is ugly. I'm just saying that woman was like, she looked like trouble. Let's put it like that. She looked like straight up trouble.
Yo, he got caught with a gun and a side chick, bro. That's crazy.
the second time, it was the second
On
time because
live.
he cheated on.
On
said
live,
had-
though.
Yeah.
But that's the
See,
thing. He tried to go
in
viral with the
4K.
whole SPF hunt. Remember, he went to the Bahamas or some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And,
That's
and
why
tried
I
to
feel
go
like this
viral
whole
then.
thing is not
And
real,
that was
bro. Because like
that was a
it's
nothing
just
burger.
one
Yeah.
insane after another, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, the
Okay,
way they
it's-
patted him down in the beginning, like the first video, like that, or that one video where they show him getting patted down, I'm like, dude, that is not real at all. Like, you didn't even see the cop's face. First of all, they wouldn't let him have the phone right there. They'd have kicked that phone away from him. You know what I'm saying?
arrested
Yeah,
with some
well,
piece. I'm writing that
before,
down. I'm writing
I've
that
seen a
down.
Write
Yeah,
that
write
down.
that down. I've seen a lot of cop videos on YouTube over the years, and what I saw was not necessarily inconsistent. And they didn't start to act any kind of funny way until they asked him if he had a weapon. He's like, "No, I don't." They patted him down. He's like, "I do have one in the car," and I think that's what made it escalate. Because the bottom line is, Ben went to the guy's house, so he was the aggressor. Period. And so, kind of like a normal domestic, you just get arrested for that.
You can't just pull up to somebody's house with a gun thinking everything's gonna be good, bro. Like, It don't matter what your intentions really are.
No, and Ted,
I don't know. I mean, it all depends. He wasn't brandishing the weapon. He was, as far as we can tell, was he actually on private property?
No, he was.
I mean, they had him on the doorbell cam doing a doorbell ring and dash. I mean, the Carlos guy could at least prosecute him for trespassing if he wanted.
Man, half of America's kids would be in jail for getting door ditching.
Yo, I'm with Marvin Davis. I'm gonna say publicity, bro.
Yeah,
and maybe, but I'll tell you this though, bro.
Exactly what he wanted is exactly what's happening. We're all sitting here talking about it.
Well, like I say, I wouldn't put it past this from being just a big stage. I mean,
yeah, I think that was a setup. I think that Carlos dude, if a lot of the shit he was saying, because he sounds like kind of like a gangster, like a Suge Knight type of person, and that exists in Atlanta. And I think that she was just a setup.
And that fits his personality too, man.
Yes. And she was getting paid supposedly like $50,000 a month. I mean, come on.
He seems like an egocentric person who will want that kind of attention, but that's the wrong kind of attention.
I think it's a distraction.
Really like that.
Real quick,
I mean, he calls himself the supreme commander of the XRP army. I mean, that's his personality to go off the wall.
How many shield coins has he shilled?
That's the distraction.
FTX shit. Didn't he have a little dabbling in Celsius shit too?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah,
So he was in all that scammy shit, bro. Like, man, I can't trust that dude, bro. I don't know what he got going on.
I think
he was like a mini version of SBF. He was like a mini version of SBF. He just didn't know SBF was front running him.
So what's the main goal? If he's like an absolute gatekeeper and he was hired by Ripple or some shit to be this gatekeeper type to get people off the mark.
Tell him.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think? What do you got?
I don't think I'd call him a gatekeeper. He was just in the space early and was one of the first, big YouTubers. So he made a name for himself and he had knowledge and he was able to market it.
But he really didn't have any more knowledge than we did. He just like infiltrated the fucking XRP.
But he marketed.
He was all Bitcoin before that. Sorry, go.
No, but I think
no one really bought it.
He made himself.
No one really.
Go ahead.
He kept people out of XRP for a long time though, until he tried to take over Captain XRP. But before that, I worked with like a few guys, and they listened, man, to what that dude.
He ended up being a gatekeeper.
Nobody would fuck with XRP for a while, and then
I would put him as a gatekeeper for newcomers for sure. I mean, a lot of people got into crypto starting with what he put out, and then most of us probably moved on from him because he wasn't saying anything that we wanted to hear.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it real. I never watched Bitcoin.
That's a good point.
Ever.
No,
probably the most valuable thing that Big Boy brought to the space was introducing new people to crypto. Unfortunately, he screwed that all up. I mean, he had a future ahead of him where he could have been, the biggest, news guy in crypto.
Shout out to Bearable Bull for keeping it together, because Bearable Bull got me in, and he's still holding it down. Shout out to Bearable Bull for that.
It's the Bearable Bull here.
Well, besides
he's got some
guys,
content.
Right. Besides the obvious guys like Sailor and Max Kaiser and all those fuckers, besides those guys, there were two other Bitcoin guys. There was Bitcoin Ben. This is back in the day. This is the shit. These are the folklore stories that I heard from Buster. So there was Bitcoin Ben, and then there was BitBoy Crypto. And those are the two like Bitcoin guys.
Bitcoin Ben, though, Bitcoin Ben's a smart mother trucker, man. That's a red pill. That's a red pilled mofo right there. I just don't understand. I remember he was doing a show, and he got off the show, and he had a phone call. So he took the call, came back on, and he's like, it was like some high level guy supposedly, but he's all, he just said XRP's the one. Like on the show, he said XRP's the one, and he still like wouldn't get XRP. I'm like, man, how can you? And he's so red pill, dude. Like, I saw him once on X22 Spotlight. They interview Bitcoin Ben. That dude explains every war and why. And it's like an hour, man. But Bitcoin Ben is a smart ass dude.
Which is crazy. Like he knows, we know, he knew. The cognitive dissonance here is morally accepting and digesting that ZERPs and Ripple are deep state. but there's more to it. We're not doing it for deep state reasons. We're doing it for our own families and friends reasons. At least I am. But if you consider who owns and runs the tech is what's important. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. There's a boogeyman behind CBDCs, but at the same time, you got all these people and legislators talking about stablecoin legislation, which is essentially saying CBDCs. Stablecoin legislation, in my opinion, they're the same. You know,
it's got to pay to play. That's
pay
what
to play,
really
bro.
is.
But at the end of the day,
this whole stall is.
That's what keeps the people out of this, is because they go full bore. They're absolute with the morality of this. The morality of it is, oh, that's a banker coin. That's deep state. If you're any kind of like patriot in the United States, you know, even outside of the country, they see, oh, it's all tied up with World Economic Forum. I won't do that. Well, that's exactly what they're planning on. That's exactly what they want. They want you to not get XRP because it's deep state. But what's fucked up is who's allowing this to move forward. You know what I mean? On a level where, I mean, we haven't seen the Black Swan yet. We haven't seen this thing, you know, blow up out of proportion where, you know, we get justice, we get freedom, we get truth.
Ani says, don't wait till it happens is gone. What happened to Chiz, man? Where's Chiz at?
Yeah, no shit. I haven't seen that dude forever, man. I used to watch all his videos. He brought some knowledge, bro. He's OG.
Yo, people just get burnt out from all this crypto stuff, bro, and then they just take the time away, or they just get tired of talking about it, bro. Like, we've been going down for the longest of time, bro. You know, so at this point, you know, I'm surprised people are still even talking about crypto and buying it, because if you're not a diamond hand person like we are, that most people in this chat is, I'm pretty sure you're not even thinking about crypto right now.
That's well said, brother.
Especially with gas prices the way they are and everything else, like investing in crypto is the last thing people are thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
We got people. See, this is what I mean.
We're buying every week.
James, 6'8". Good to have you on, brother.
What, Ellie? Say that again. They're buying every week, or we're buying every week?
I'm buying every week. I don't care what's going on.
Right, exactly. So you've moved past the morality of it. So the Wef Patsy goes, I have zero morals. And then, but you go down to like Gmail Brown 33, he goes, I ain't trying to be ruled. Well, which one is it? We only get one motherfucking golden ticket, and that's you select your basket of from the basket of currencies that's going to moon rocket. You select what you want to concentrate in. I happen to do XRP, but there's some people that are mad HBAR. There's some people that are mad Algo. There's some people that are mad XLM.
I think 68J has some nuggets of knowledge to be dropped.
You got nuggets?
Yeah, hit us with something, bro.
He's on a totally different level.
You got the floor, bro.
Oh, no. I was reading some of the comments, some interesting stuff people were saying.
You got nuggets, bro? You want to talk a little bit or what?
No. I'm good, brother. I was going to comment on the Ben thing, man. I just think, look, I mean, like him or hate him. I think what happened to Ben is just, in my opinion, just on some hater shit. You know, I think that I think the guy built something incredible. I'm not saying he was the most. You know, there's a lot of things that I like about Ben. A lot of things I don't really care. How he does things, but I think at the end of the day, he built something colossal. He got a lot of people around him, a lot of yes men, and they saw him make a mistake. You know, when you hear him talk, he sounds like he thought he had some boys that had his back, and they utilized that to get rid of him. Now, I don't know the extent of it. When I saw that video last night, I was just like, what the hell is this dude doing? But I think what happened is he just kind of low key, was talked out of his Lambo and was talked out a lot of things. And from what he says, if you listen to some of his videos, this Carlos guy kind of assured him, hey, I'll get things right. I'll get you back in. I'll make all this, kind of go, wait, sign your Lambo over to me and show some good faith or something. He just got conned. No, seriously, bro. That's why he got conned. He got conned.
Yeah.
It's the way he's saying he got conned. And then once he realized he was screwed, he was like, damn, dude, I got played by everybody. He just realized everybody was trying to milk him. So now he's going back trying to get his Lambo and get this and that. And I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's just, money only magnifies who you are. Instead of making the main thing, I mean, if that was me coming from a business background that I come from, I would have ran that damn thing like a business. I wouldn't be out there trying to have no side chicks and do this and that. He screwed up a multi-million-dollar opportunity, and everybody.
So do you think he signed a contract to where it allowed them to take over what he created by offering them to help out and stuff, and
He says
end up
he
biting
got
them in the ass at
extorted.
the end.
I think
He said he got extorted. So he was getting fucked up. They probably got some dirt on him. He wasn't paying attention. He was partying. He had a bunch of money. He was like 6'8" was saying, he wasn't keeping his mind on his business.
Right.
He was money on his mind on his money. He was fucking around and he got caught up.
Whenever you create a corporation, there's a board, and when you especially if you do it legally, there's a board. A board meets, and then you have to allocate percentages. I've had corporations my whole life. My dad used to create corporations, so whenever you have that and you have a board, you have people. You no longer are. It's kind of like with before the guy Jack Dorsey sold Twitter over the Elon. You put a board together, and you may be the CEO, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're calling all the shots. So what happens? The bigger he got, and the more partnerships he created, people wanted to make sure that everything was solid, legit, and it was going to be around for a while. That's why you had all these companies that took part of that partnership, and then all of a sudden they start, watching him act out of character, yelling, screaming, doing all these things. Maybe there was some drugs. I don't know. Again, all these alleged things, and now you got a woman on the side. They're not going to let you destroy the company, so they got together and voted him out, and that he just screwed up, man. And I'm not saying things just tend to humble you, and I'm not saying what he did was right or wrong, none of that stuff. I'm just saying he screwed up, and I think part of the things, he lost his mind. He's trying to go back and fix things, and it.
Yeah, I think it all started with Celsius, and then the FTX hit, and then he was kind of acting out with the whole FTX, going out trying to find Sam Bankman-Fried in Jamaica, which is kind of wild, and just the thought of it, So they probably started seeing him like make irrational decisions. It was kind of like, all right, we need to start really monitoring how we're going to move forward with this situation. And I think
that part of it tells was actually positive. If that was my channel and I had you, as I have Berserker as my partner, and Berserker went crazy, so I'm gonna go out to Sam Bankman. That helps our channel. That is just no. I'm just saying, like, well, I just picked the craziest person on the stream, but look. No, this is what I'm thinking. Like, it's kind of like NWA sitting in the hotel with the movie NWA and his Jerry Hellman, whatever. The manager says, "Hey guys, you got the feds after you. People are smashing your CDs. They're doing this and that." He said, "Man, look, they bought those damn CDs. That means we're getting sales. All that stuff that the president's talking about." He said, "Man, that's positive promotion. I don't give a shit."
Yeah,
so I don't think that part of it was bad. I think the internal things that they saw him representing the company as a whole was bad, and they took advantage of it.
If
Bye, Felicia.
If Berserker was going crazy on our channel, I'd join him.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
I'd go crazy with him.
Guys, honestly, on a personal note, like I just go nuts because it's entertainment. I get a little crazy. Well, what about fucking this? About I don't. We're all in the same boat at this point. We know that there's some shit about to happen. Deep state or not, World Economic Forum or not, I'm not giving up my golden ticket. Because what's the alternative? We rot in the debt slave that we grew up in.
Exactly.
You.
Control system.
I'm not rotting anywhere.
I love hey, Berserker. I love what that guy Stephen Nero was saying. He goes, they got you guys fooled. They got you guys thinking that this is about Operation Choke Point 2.0 is about am I hearing an echo? Is that me? Is that on my
someone's got an echo. Mute your shit if you got your background.
Yeah, mute.
If you're on speakerphone on your phone, mute it.
Yeah, I think
it was E4. Go ahead.
I like that guy, Stephen Nero. He goes, they've got everyone fooled. The guy who's getting ready to whistleblow with all the ETH stuff. He goes, y'all.
So what was Stephen Nero? Sorry to interrupt you, but what Stephen Nero? He was the lead of the whole ICO, wasn't he?
Yeah. He's been around since Bitcoin was 30 cents. He was a part of the whole thing. He was an attorney that had a very instrumental part of the whole Ethereum movement in the beginning. And it sounds like there was some bitterness of some things that he felt he should have got credit for and all these different things. So there were some internal things going on. If you heard this Twitter space with John Deaton today, they kind of talked about that. But one of the things that he posted like a few days ago, he says, everyone thinks Operation Choke Point 2.0 is about them destroying crypto. He said, crypto is the prize. That's what y'all don't understand. It's not that they want to destroy it. They want to benefit from it more than us. It's shitty what they're doing, man. They're trying to keep us poor and pad their pockets more. That's what it is.
I don't
why
care
it's taking so long.
Rosie Rios said crypto is here to stay.
Yeah, I think crypto is the main tool in this all, honestly.
Crypto's a prize.
That's what it is.
Oh, yeah, they want to control it.
Yep.
Yeah. 6H just stole half my gossip column. 6H just stole half my gossip column about Stephen Ariel. So that's crazy. That's
he stole
awesome.
half your gossip column. He probably already did a live stream on it. Fuck you, Sean. I love it, dude.
Hey, but in a nutshell, Marioff architected the whole concept of Ethereum being a gas token, giving it the narrative that it was a non-security, so it was a utility token.
Yes.
And that was actually pretty genius, but it was just smoke and mirrors what was really going on.
Right, 6-8 was spot on everything he said. Spot on.
But like what okay, so yeah, we just touched on like earlier, a little bit earlier, about 10, 15 minutes ago. We touched on what would it look like if ETH like collapsed, and like ETH is so integrated with so many things, EVM and shit.
I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. I think they done made it too big. They made the demon too big to touch, man.
Blast wide open. What does it look like?
If they want to take down the market and buy at a low price, why would you not go after ETH?
Exactly.
It would be too easy, bro.
With you. Exactly.
Take it down. Most ERC20 tokens go down, and then they'll buy it up, and then they'll offer custody.
No,
they could literally take it down, kill the prices, and then be like, look, it's all regulated now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
possible.
bring it all back, and now it's completely regulated.
It's gonna
go real quick. I said it before, I'm going to say it again. This is the perfect storm. They could bring it all down. It could be a store of value just like Bitcoin can, just because it got some kind of regulatory clarity that, whoever said it, didn't matter if it was Wilhelm or somebody else. It is a matter of people are still invested in this. It could be wrapped with XRP, go under the clarity of XRP because nothing else has any right now. And the rest of the coins can go by the wayside, and 99% of the crypto can get vanished. And literally, we only have, like they did with the banks, we had 100,000 banks before 2008. Then we went down to 10,000 banks.
Jeez, that's crazy.
We're going to look at the same thing.
All you need is XRP.
Crypto.
GPT on deck.
We don't need 1,000 options. We only need like 100 or 50 options. There's so many.
Want that many options,
can I direct the conversation real quick, though, Father Allen? Can we direct it to TBD? Because I think TBD has some knowledge on how Ethereum works and smart contracts work, and the fact that it's in the cloud and the EVM machine is there and it ain't going away. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that, TBD?
I was just going to say this. I think if something did happen to Ethereum, well, I agree with everybody that it's just too integrated. There's too many projects riding on it, but there's so much crap that is on it. And if something did bring down Ethereum, there's plenty of other platforms that could suck up that smart contract capability, and all the meaningful and projects trying to bring utility to the space would migrate to those platforms.
XDC.
Casper, XDC, you name it.
This is interoperable with, let's say, Bitcoin, Ethereum, every token. Let's say, is there anything other than XRP?
Ethereum is so inefficient. I mean, it's not built for large scale transactions. I mean, the gas fees kill anybody from wanting to live there for too long.
Anything that's not green will die.
Yeah, I agree. Exactly.
Well, no, because if you say that, then Bitcoin dies, and that's not going to happen.
Well, necessarily,
Bitcoin. I don't know, man. Satoshi Nakamoto decides to drop that wallet on the market. Goodbye, Bitcoin. That's all I'm saying.
Well, most of the transactions on Bitcoin are going in using the XRP ledger because it's cheap.
Can I say something, guys? Here's what I think personally. I think the greatest thing that ever happened to XRP was getting sued 2.5 years ago. I think the reason being because where we're at now, we're a settlement away right now from separating ourselves from everybody else. So while they're trying to figure out this shitstorm with Ethereum and everybody else project is going to be affected, XRP is going to ride off into the sunset. It's going to separate itself from stocks. It's going to separate itself from crypto as a whole. And it's just like Shannon Thorpe said. She goes, "You guys are missing it. It's not retail that's going to take XRP up. It's institutions. And once institutions start embracing that technology, it's over. It's fucking over. And most people are going to miss it. And the same people that sued them, the same people that's causing all this shit, like Stephen Arrow says, those are the fuckers that got the biggest bags of XRP. I guarantee you."
Can I get a saying fire?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They all talk their books.
Welcome to
Shit's
XRP
crazy.
Boardroom number 40. Write that down.
Well said,
All
Jay.
you need
Well
is
said,
XRP.
mate.
XRP 40.
Hey,
Jeez,
can
how
I-
you doing,
hey,
bro?
Hey, can I let you guys on a little thing? I don't know if you guys checked out my show, Crypto for Life, but we had the U.S. presidential candidate on yesterday. His name is Dr. Shiva on my show yesterday. And I got him, like Robert Kennedy and all those guys saying, hey, we'll take Bitcoin for donations. I'm not saying I'm voting for him or not voting for him. What I'm saying is that I got him on live to say he'll start accepting XRP for his campaign as the only crypto. So that was kind of tight.
That
You know,
was
That was good show, bro. I checked it out,
Yeah.
bro. If you haven't seen it, man, y'all
Bro.
should really check it out. Because
Yeah.
Someone dropped a link.
dropped
6AJ.
Yeah, it was fire.
Crypto
Robert
for Life on
Kiyosaki.
YouTube. Go hit subscribe.
Robert Kiyosaki said, "Goodbye US dollar, goodbye Bitcoin."
Yeah, he's the next guy that my partner is going to be bringing on the show. Edo Farina's got him up next.
All you need is XRP.
And Berserker on
There you go, G.
Moon Commander
Wait,
show.
6A, you're getting Kiyosaki on the show, my guy?
Yeah, Edo Farina is connected with Robert Kiyosaki. He said Dr. Shiva
Nice.
first, and he's trying to get Robert Kiyosaki next. He's already got a commitment.
Go ahead,
real
Ellie.
quick, Berserker,
Nice.
real quick. When you said 47,000 glitch in euros, it's 47 million glitch.
Sheesh.
What do you
Check
mean?
out the numbers. There's eight digits and there's no dot.
Oh, really? Okay, well, there you go.
At the 15-minute mark, XRP Bag's video where he mentions it, you'll see Bitcoin, Ethereum. XRP is at 47 million euros.
Bro.
Hey, bro,
like,
what is
dude,
that? What is that guy's name? Eli? What the guy who was just
Oh.
speaking? Ellie, you're a stud, bro. I just want to hang out with you. That accent is dope as
L-E-E-T.
shit.
I would like to know.
Yeah.
I would like to know
Hell
the
yeah.
average.
Accent is
All the
dope.
glitches that ever happened with XRP. I bet you the average is in the fucking hundreds of thousands. The average of all the glitches, because there's been millions. There's been just like single digit thousands.
You know what's so sad?
What's up?
Berserker is, I think a lot of people are going to miss the XRP boat. So many people hate it right now, and so many people are confused that they're going to fuck so many people out of that wealth.
Dude,
bro.
they're exactly where they want them. They want the
They're not
public
fucking there,
hating on all this shit, bro.
That's why I
They
think
want it's
something
the
might happen
boogeyman,
soon, bro. 'Cause-
CBDC. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna
But
rant.
like I'm saying, bro, everything is happening for a reason. I think we're at that point. You know, all this is going around globally, bro. The gas prices the way they are, the different, you know, things that's going on around the world economically. That's like, you know, it's a lot going on. That's all leading to one breaking point, and then when it gets to that point, it's flipped the switch.
There are three. Look, there are three types of people who are looking at XRP. Those of us who believe, those of us who used to hate, and now they jumped on the bandwagon, like a Ben Armstrong. And then those who are scared of shit because they saw $3 and they see us at 50 cents. They said that's bullshit, it's garbage, and they're listening to everybody else. And those are people going to get robbed, and everybody else coming to crypto are going to get robbed. I think it's going to be the most tragic and greatest story in the history of crypto. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Right.
it's an understatement that people are like, there'll be movies written about this. Nah, this shit'll be. This is like Bitcoin on the most powerful steroids.
It was so shitty. And once it's getting to $5 to $10, nobody's gonna want to touch it. They're gonna be scared. Fuck, I don't want to touch it. You know, it's gonna be out of the range for a lot of people. And I don't. Here's the thing: once institution adoption happens, I don't think it's coming back down, bro. I hate to say that. Like, I don't think bear markets.
That's what I've been saying too. There ain't no bull market, bear market shit anymore.
When they
the bull market's different after this.
Look.
Fuck
I said this on my show earlier. Brad Garlinghouse is a fucking genius. The guy's got integrity. First class, they're like got that Amazon, Google, Apple type shit going on. They're definitely not, you know, riding around in Lambos and slapping girls in the butt cheeks like the guy from Hex. This guy, these guys are on point. That was a cheap shot there. I'm sorry, guys, but I mean, just the integrity is unreal. And the reason I say that, guys, is that when he said flip the switch, he knew exactly what he's talking about. When Rosie Rios, the 43rd Secretary of the United States, to sign a $100 bill, said the train that left the station. They know they just can't say it for legal reasons, but God damn it, it's over. When institutions come in and that shit hits 100, you're not going back to 50. You're not going back to 20. It's over, and people don't understand that. You don't understand that.
Let them know, bro.
I would bet my soul.
The countdown has started.
I bet
back to
all
dial
the
internet.
all the exchanges shut down, and then we'll, like, after 2 weeks, we'll see fucking thousands of fucking in value.
Yeah.
We had the choke point 2.0 was the closing of the off ramps. We did have that this year. That was pretty damn scary because it was looking like there was really not much off ramps.
A lot of these exchanges.
You know what people don't realize? They may stop the accessibility to XRP at one point, where they start pulling that shit and people can't touch it. And I think
wasn't there an article like 2 days ago talking about how was it Chase or something? No, Coinbase
no, you got it. JP Morgan.
Was it Chase? Yeah, they're going to remove the Yep. That's
There's
JP Morgan.
And when XRP goes up, it will bring XLM with it.
Yeah.
So even drops are going to be. So you guys are saying even the drops are going to be inaccessible. It's just not going to be accessible. The drops are going to be utilized by the.
Bro, listen to me. Who the fuck are we? And I hate. Sorry for crying. I know you guys' show doesn't.
Fuck it, bro. Fuck it.
But listen. No. Listen. Who are we? Listen. Do you think they care more about us or the fucking institution? As soon as they flip the switch, they're gonna be like, "Fuck the retail institution is gonna gobble up everything."
David Schwartz said that. He says he doesn't care if a group of crypto people get rich. You know, it doesn't matter. Amen. It's such a small amount.
We're the pink dot. We're not the liquidity,
such a small amount of people.
I agree. We're not liquidity.
All you need is XRP.
But once we sell at the high price, we won't be able to buy back.
Oh fuck no.
Right.
Okay. That's why you always hold some. Always hold some.
Look, they're betting on the people who are exiting at $5 or $10. They're betting on that shit. Because like I said, once it happens, the first thing that gets up in us is like when you see a fucking king cobra looking in your face. You get scared, you see the money, you're fucking ready to sell it and get out. You're thinking I'm gonna get back in and it's gonna be over. Everybody that sells is gonna in an early stage to me is gonna get screwed, in my opinion.
So if you think people are selling the early stages,
traditional
right?
market mind. Sorry.
Does that mean that there's no flip the switch moment? If they're selling at 5 and they're selling at 10 because they want all these bags back, does that mean there's no flip of the switch moment where we just rock it up?
No.
You think it takes over time, it's going to go up?
That's not what I'm saying, Tails. What I'm saying
he's saying swing trading is over.
As the greatest FOMO of all time you've ever seen.
As adoption starts happening, how would I say this? If you take water away from, look, I remember one time, I don't know where the hell I was at. I was somewhere and I didn't have access to eating or something. And I don't remember what the hell the situation was, but I remember eating a cracker and I said, this is the best fucking cracker I ever had in my life. It was a goddamn saltine cracker. I was hungry as shit. The point I'm trying to make is this. When people have been struggling so long with trying to make money, a lot of people are getting off their, they're selling their assets right now. They're waiting for anything. I think the $5 and the $10 mark is where you're going to see the majority of XR people exit. People won't even be around for 50, 100, 1,000. They're not going to be around. They won't make it. And the reason reason is because people. Here's why: because people are short-minded. They jumped on XRP because one of us or somebody told them to do it. Oh, it looks shiny. Oh my God! Some people might get lucky, but the people who really understand what the fuck it was created for, the people who understand what Ripple said when they said it was a $10,000 coin, the Bilal Group says 25 to 35,000 by 2030. They won't make it. Most people won't make it. Period.
Can't be dirt cheap. It can't be dirt cheap.
And that's where
it's been suppressed for 3+ years. It's been suppressed for so long. It missed out on the last bull cycle. This thing's ready to freaking go.
That's what tells you the market is manipulated.
Hey,
the whole entire bull run. Like what?
So you're thinking like me. Like I call that the ramp up. Like I think we're about to move into the ramp up phase.
Uncle Buster.
And it could be like a buyback without saying buyback because the crypto is coming back to them. Like you show a $5, $10, $20 XRP and they're getting a huge amount of bags back.
Look, bro, people who have never had $1 million, dude, as soon as they see 1 or 2 million or 1.5, they're gone. They're gonna go out there, they're gone. And here's what it's like the Victoria. It's like the Victoria's Secret story. Everybody heard that damn story? The guy who started Victoria's Secret started the magazines. The corporation, a big corporation came and said, "Look, we'll give you $5 million." He said, "Hell yeah!" He sold. All of a sudden, they took that shit to the next level. It was $500 million. He got mad and jumped off something and killed himself. I think people are gonna get so sick the stocks of fucking Pepto-Bismol is gonna go up.
Grown men will cry. Grown men will cry.
Oh yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Yo, you guys want to address the proper party real quick?
Let's do it.
Yeah,
it's in a couple of days, man. What y'all thinking about it?
What up? What up?
So excited about going.
You're going, Alan?
We're just
everybody was waiting for something to happen. Price wise, still nothing.
I hope we get some kind of announcement, man. I mean,
well, in my tenure in this crypto space, this is the most strangest get together I've ever fucking encountered. I'm bullish, I'm excited, but I'm also like, okay, what? Okay, I'm just gonna go.
Yep.
I'm gonna go and see what happens. Yeah, it's like the World Series. Like you're gonna miss that field goal or that touchdown. You're gonna, or the what do you call it? Or I don't fucking know. I'm not a sports guy. What do you call that?
Drop the pass.
You're gonna miss that epic home run.
The opening pitch.
Listen,
dude.
I don't think it's gonna be a on-site announcement. Because when we went to Vegas, everybody thought Brad was gonna get up on stage and say something crazy like, "Oh my God, this shit's over," on this day. What he did do is he said, "Look, he goes, we're gonna win this thing, and this thing's gonna be over in weeks, not months." That's what he announced. That's what he said. And if nothing else, maybe that's what we hear. Now think about it. Is that going to be a huge event? Shit, if I wasn't moving my kids and flying up to Vegas, because I just sold my home here in California, we're going to Vegas. We're going to move back out of Vegas, so I got to go out there and shop. But the point I'm trying to make, if it wasn't for those dates already being taken, I would go just because I think it's going to be a celebration of July 13th, and there's going to be a sentiment that he shares of it's kind of like John Deaton saying, I know what I know based on what Steve Nero has said, but I can't really tell you. But I tell you what, some motherfuckers are about to pay. That kind of thing. So I think he's going to go out there. He's going to deliver a message of excitement about maybe some. Because listen, guys, I said this earlier in my show. They went to D.C. to meet with Congress to come up with some legal clarity as far as with crypto. You'll put some guidelines in place. That wasn't Pepe. That wasn't Shiba Cousins dog's coin. It wasn't the owner of Ass Coin. It was Ripple. And so I just think there's something they know. They're probably not going to say it right out, but I think that people are going to leave there super excited. And I think that's worth it in itself.
What about Cum Rocket?
Oh, now if that was it, I would go. No, I'm just kidding. The point I'm trying to make is
that shit's going to blast off.
That's so stupid. No, here, no, honestly, yeah. I don't think a settlement. It's kind of like John Deaton says. He goes, man, I'd be shocked if there's a settlement or IPO announced at that event. I just don't think that's the platform he would do it on. I don't know.
I'm just going to talk right off the top of the dome. My imaginary bullishness. I honestly think there's a reason why we're in a time frame, when a time crunch with this proper party. I think there's a reason why they gave us a month lead time. I'm not trying to be contrarian to you, Jay, because I respect your thoughts and you're well educated, well researched. My guts tell me this is it, bro, because he talked about single digit months. This is the fucking buzzer of single digit months. Remember when BG brought that up? And so in my head, man, I'm hopeful for the unimaginable happening.
Oh, bro. Hey, look, I'm with you. I said, me just with my personal feelings. I'm not really sure. I don't see it, but dude, I hope you're right. I have optimism. I have the wish factor. I hope it happens, right? Hey, I'll go out and get two. Yeah. I'll go out and get 2 XRP nipple rings if it does. Fuck it.
Nipple rings, bro. Get them, dude. Are we talking the X or the Triskelion? Like, what are you talking here, bro?
6-8J, but
you like chandeliers, bro.
My thing is
the pasties.
My thing is what he said at Brad Kimes, like for him to say proper party. And how you were saying earlier how Garlinghouse is a calculated motherfucker. Like to me, he's never did anything like that. I mean, he did that at a YouTube event, dude.
That's right.
Like for him to say proper party,
right,
and to say the other things he said to me,
right.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be.
I wish. I hope so.
Well, he also showed up. Remember, sorry, G. He showed up unannounced. Nobody knew he was going to show up at Kimes's. So now he's like making good on the proper party. Why the fuck the rush? Why not do it around the next?
That's the only thing I will agree. It was
that's
so
what
rushed.
blows my mind, bro.
It was so rushed. Yeah, I agree. With you.
Go ahead, G.
Yeah,
what's up?
I've been saying this, and usually, I'm not the kind of guy who's patting myself on the back here, but I'm telling you guys, Brad Garlinghouse went there. He saw the type of party that Brad Kimes was throwing. And he's like, this stuff is bullshit, dude. It's just suits and a bunch of dudes. We need to have a proper party. It is going to be a crazy rave. Get ready. Right. Take your glow sticks. Take your ecstasy. Take all that good stuff there, man. You guys are going to have a blast. And then they're going to announce regulatory clarity and all that good stuff.
I mean, look,
Amazing,
it's possible, bro. Because the one thing that I do agree is that I don't think they would go and hire all this talent and acts and celebrities, all the stuff that they put together just to celebrate July 13th. I don't think that, but it's just, I don't know. I hope
you're
going to
be seeing Monica Long twerking on the dance floor. Monica Long's going to be shaking it all over, man. David Schwartz is going to be doing those gift dances that we see him doing all the time.
Rio's there dropping it like it's hot.
So you guys,
oh yeah, you know she's gonna be getting her Latin groove on. She's gonna be dancing.
So I didn't shout out. We got Apex guys in the backstage. I love you guys. I'm trying to fit everybody on deck. There's people in the back. It's Sean T and like TBD.
Oh,
I'm trying to switch you guys out. Get the fuck out of here if you don't want to talk. Get out of here.
Hey guys.
Also, Apex is on deck, and we got Fuma boys.
Fuma, what up, bro?
Also, guys, you need to remember we're going into the fourth quarter of the financial calendar for most corporations. So that is actually starts, I guess, on the 2nd. So as we go into the fourth quarter, it's the board of directors is probably already met or they're getting ready to meet. They already know what their financial goals are to do for Ripple the company. This party, I'm telling you, they already counted the money for the year. They already know what they spent. They already know what they got to do for the end of the year, so it's going to be a good party, and I guarantee you're going to get some type of announcement. I don't know.
And ladies, you're going to get some type of announcement, and ladies.
So he's convinced there's going to be it's just going to be a monster.
Hey, Fuma, what I will agree with you, Fuma, is that they said that Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple knew the date. They knew the dates that were coming up when the time frame almost to a point where Annalisa Torres came out with her decision. I don't know how true that is, but maybe he does know something that he's going to announce. Maybe, I don't know.
So also you guys got to remember the SEC, they're still short on lawyers, and on top of that, dragging out a case for this long it's beating them up federally as well. Like, none of these lawyers want to be a lifetime in SEC. At the end of the day, they usually want to go over to the other side of the bench and work for whoever they're suing.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. They just brought in some heavy hitters on their legal team. Why do that if a settlement's already in place?
You know what? With Gary Gensler, it could be his Hail Mary because he knows he's out.
No, I'm talking about Ripple. Ripple just brought some people.
Oh, man. So Ripple, we got to remember, Ripple's going global. So they're going to have lawyers everywhere now.
Yeah, it's probably like IPO situation and other things that's probably moving forward too.
So
exactly. That's what I think. It's an IPO announcement.
So in the tech industry right now, a lot of companies are laying off. What's odd is Ripple's hiring for the tech industry.
Right.
If you go look at a lot of companies, they're laying off tech. Some smaller mid-size, they're hiring. But it's more a lot of it's security, but they're just hiring developers. There's not that many people hiring developers like Ripple the company. So
look, I think my percentage of likelihood that a settlement happens, I don't know by the party, but I would say that it's going to happen. And I think that guy Stephen Narrow and what he says he has as far as recordings, documentation, all those type of things, I think that will help the narrative out. I don't think they want that guy on the stand. I really don't.
Let's not forget about AI tech too coming into play right now.
Right.
So a lot of those jobs that are getting liquidated, people that are losing their jobs are being replaced.
Let's go. And
you see that? You see that Ripple Labs update where they're gonna like public like their infrastructure. They're gonna blast it publicly and have they're gonna widen their infrastructure now instead of having like a handful of servers running everything. Did you see, guys? So that recently, they're bumping up the XRP Ledger infrastructure right now, underneath our noses for massive volume.
6AJ said
no, it's really crazy.
When this goes crazy, I honestly feel exchanges are going to be like, nope, you guys can't buy anymore. It's
exactly. Too much demand.
This Ripple that's yours on our exchange, it's tagged under your name. You can only cash it.
The greatest I've ever seen.
They're going to make it sound like it's a liquidity issue.
Damn, Fuma, that's a good point.
And the other thing that no one has ever talked about that is possible for them to happen is, let's say you have a currency on it for them to liquidate your account and kick you out.
Did you guys see what the Congress sent to Gary Gensler today? That they're basically It says asking Gary Gensler to approve Bitcoin ETFs to reverse his decision and move forward. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I seen that.
He's not going to do it.
Trying to make them get an ETF.
Okay, so someone just said they can't make him do it. Then who the hell is this guy? Like, if the Congress can't make him do it, who the fuck is Gary Gensler? Like, oh my god,
he doesn't answer to Congress.
Yeah, the Congress
he's answering the Biden administration and Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah, can we all shut the fuck up? Can we all shut the fuck up right now and let Apex talk for a minute?
Yeah,
Apex, what you got to say, bro?
What do you got, bro?
Hey, man.
I'm writing it down.
Anyone, you all know I watched the Fed, and the Fed meeting last week, they didn't raise interest rate, man. The pivot is in. First time in over a year and 2 months, they did not raise interest rates. I'm watching their next meeting at the end of October, but if you guys don't follow Real Vision Crypto, Raul Powell's crypto channel on YouTube, he released a video last week where he makes his case that the bull run returns for crypto and equities Q1 of 2024. And I think, and so I don't know, I'm super bullish. I think if you were looking for a better time to buy, now is the time. Not financial advice, but when Raul Paul speaks, I listen. And the Fed, I think they had no choice but to reverse course. I think October will be even more telling. I would bet they don't raise interest rates again. And then pretty soon, especially like if this government shutdown happens, I mean, who knows what chaos that's going to interject into the markets. It just makes the bull case for XRP and liquidity. It's just setting the table even better, in my opinion.
We got like a week till they come up with that.
Hey, Apex,
the 30th at midnight, bro.
It's coming soon.
Because it's going to be the end of the halvening for.
That's what April of 2024 is the next halvening, which usually price doesn't pump. I think they said at least it's usually 4 to 6 months after. But y'all know I'm not into astrology, but it does seem like a lot of planets. A lot of the monetary planets are aligning in crypto's favor for sure right now. I mean, if there was a bull case right now, and you all know I don't get bullish for no reason, but I am very bullish in the next 6 months. I think we're going to have it's going to be really exciting. I'm excited.
Write that down. Apex is bullish. Write that down.
Yes, sir.
And we're at the end of the Shemitah as well on top of that. So I'm not really in astrology or anything like that, but we are ending the Shemitah. So that is a part of this. And the billionaires are the one that follow astrology. The millionaires don't. So
and even more, the Bitcoin fear and greed index is in fear, which means I'm bullish. Because if everyone's fearing, everyone thinks we go lower right now. That's the market sentiment. I think the low is in. I think we reverse course and not we go up from here.
Hey, Apex? Who is Gary Gensler going in front of in the next day or two? Who is that? Congress?
He's going through the Financial Services Committee in the Senate, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, I didn't know the details of who
that would be. What's
I
her
believe
name?
so.
Yeah, but sorry,
that would be. What's her name out of California? The senator out of California. She's the head of
Maxine Waters.
Maxine Waters.
I hate that old lady, bro. She
bro.
Gets on my nerves, bro.
But no, that's
he's so damn ugly.
The irony, Jay, you brought up. Yes, technically, Gensler does report to Congress, but he doesn't care. Because he's got orders from higher up, and Caitlin Long from she did an interview, and was talking about that she had a source that Gensler's hard stance on crypto is coming from Elizabeth Warren, a staffer of Elizabeth Warren, which is probably coming somewhere high up in the Biden administration. For sure. He has his marching orders. Regardless, he'll sit in those grilling committees until I mean he's unelected, and so he doesn't have to. The only way out is if he quits. He's got 4 more years of his term. I mean, I think it's an elected position. He's been confirmed, so I don't think he can be removed by the Senate unless he quits.
Apex, Gary Gensler might be beholden to Elizabeth Warren, but remember, Elizabeth Warren is up in Massachusetts, so she's beholden to BlackRock, JP Morgan.
Yeah, Jamie Dimon, baby, with Chase. I'm telling you.
It's all about BlackRock, bro. BlackRock is the key to everything, bro.
Yeah, the marching
is
orders
the
are to
biggest
stall.
asset manager in the world, bro.
At
You don't think they're
100%.
gonna control crypto?
Do not be surprised when the BlackRock ETF gets approved. When the first Bitcoin ETF is approved by
Bro,
BlackRock,
I called it
who just filed
last
3
show
months
or
ago.
2 shows ago that they're gonna be the first ETF, bro.
So Apex, do you think that's who they're talking about when they're telling Gensler to reverse his decision and approve an ETF for BlackRock?
I don't think he knows necessarily. I think he's just being told what to do. I mean, I think he knows it's his directive is. I mean, if you've watched any of his addresses or any time he's been from Congress, he talks out of both ends of his mouth. That interview that he was doing in the hallway where the reporter asked him about, would you ever listen to a judge's ruling? And he basically said no.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, it's like when people say stupid things like that, there's reasons. There's someone else behind the scenes who are making decisions and just say, I don't care how stupid you look, Gary, but this is what you say, because I'm sure it's to make sure that the incumbents, the BlackRocks, the JP Morgans can catch up and get their infrastructure in place.
Right.
But I don't think it's specific enough to where I think he just knows he has to stall.
Yeah.
Okay.
People have to remember one thing.
Okay.
People have to remember
ahead, John,
one thing.
and then G. Go ahead.
Okay. People have to remember one thing. Wall Street set themselves up to be self-regulating. And so when the whole concept was to come up with the SEC, Wall Street said, okay, we can do that and we'll make sure it happens. So they get to police themselves. So they get to do whatever they want. It's been like that for 100 years. Well,
that is why I said the lawyers all go back and forth between public and private sector in every type of business, especially the banking.
Okay, go ahead, G. What do you got, bro?
Okay, so just like Apex, I pay a lot of attention to where Gary Gensler goes, like his meeting logs and where he's going to be in the next few days is rather interesting. On the 29th, he's going to be in New York, right? And guess who else is going to be in New York on the 29th? Brad Garlinghouse, the XRP community at the proper party. Nice. Gary Gensler is going to the same building for his meeting, but it doesn't say proper party or anything. He's going to go there. He's going to show up on stage. He's going to get tarred and feathered in front of the XRP community, and it's going to be nuts.
Oh,
he had me going for a minute.
Don't forget the hookers and the ecstasy, right?
Gee, you had me going there for sure for a little bit.
Yeah, dude, I was believing him for a minute.
Dude, I was about to I had a question. I was about to raise my hand like
all
dude,
right.
Yeah, that's crazy as fuck. He had me in that one.
I think they should be.
No, but check this out. I want to talk about this one. This is the elephant in the room that a lot of people don't really talk about. Like, are we going or are we not? Because OMC's been talking about that basic idea that we've been talking about for fucking years, which is crash, then Phoenix rise. So OMC brings it up. He goes, the U.S. dollar must lose its strength before crypto starts to rise in value. It's at an index of 106.17. He also said some bullish shit earlier.
$20.
Let me touch on this. He goes, if Q1 2024 is the bull run, then the crypto crash must happen in Q4 2023 in order for the institutions to buy in at the lowest price levels possible. Well, I have a little thing about that. I think they've already bought in. I think the escrow is already earmarked. Plus, XRP is separated. It's already decoupled. It's just ready to go. Fuck all the other cryptos.
OMC, your thesis.
What do you guys think?
That's what I think happens.
I agree, bro. I agree.
So if we crash down, it doesn't necessarily mean we lose. A lot of people are probably going to lose their ass because they're going to try to catch that dip.
Well, I think the thing that people are forgetting that
XRP, they're going to panic and sell. They're going to panic and sell to cut their losses.
Well, here's the thing: the whole market is in the spotlight of being called a security. XRP is literally just an inch away from being the only. I mean, just freely cleared. And I think when that happens, it's going to be just the craziest thing we've ever seen in our lives. It's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy.
So, do we need to crash? Essentially, what I'm asking is, do we need to crash to
All
skyrocket?
I'm gonna say is we got Ethereum.
Skyrocket. Yeah. Go ahead.
We got Ethereum
go
on the burner. We got Tether on the burner. We got Binance on the burner.
Yeah,
true.
So
bad burner, about to go down. Burner.
I got a thought on that.
So,
I got a thought on that.
So,
I got a thought on that.
So,
I got a thought on that.
Go ahead, bro.
So to OMC's point, I do think that's what happens. Actually, one of the guys I follow on Twitter, who and many of you know that in January 2022, when Bitcoin had regressed from its all-time high, I was one of the few people that was saying, "Hey, I think this is the end of the bull run," but everyone thought it was just a correction. This guy was following, his name is JT Here to Help on Twitter. And actually, he called it too. He was calling it in December when Bitcoin went from 68K, November 2021, and it came down that second week of December. He was tweeting. He said, "Get out!" He's a trader. He's not a long-term holder. So he said, "I'm out. Get out. The crash is coming. This crash is coming." And he was right. And
Blockchain Backer, I think, was saying the same thing, and he wasn't very popular for saying that. Yeah,
so when he speaks, I listen, and he shares Raul and mine's thesis that he thinks we go past all-time high, Bitcoin does, in Q1 2024, followed by, he says, just like OMC said, a major crash of everything, of crypto, of equities, of real estate. And so to OMC's point, that it could be when that crash comes, crypto is the lifeboat finally, that the governments actually say, "Hey, the system's here, let's flip the switch."
What do you think
from that flash crash, we rise from that ashes in financial system 2.0.
So pop forever.
Yes.
Pop crash, pop forever. And
but
that's
okay,
Q1. You're saying Q1, so ain't no crash.
Q1 past all-time high, Bitcoin past all-time high, then sometime Q2, this is what JT's saying. And I'm inclined to agree with him. He said somewhere later that year, he said, I think Q3, Q4, flash crash, but everything, he says, everything. And then I think that's where they actually finally publicly admit it. Crypto is the lifeboat. We've been working on these systems in the background. Hey, American people, now that you literally lost any wealth or money that you had, or your money's worthless, government saves the day because we have the solution, CBDC, this solution. Now everyone's better. Free money,
macro,
Fed wallet.
You're saying macro. You're not saying, like, because what I'm thinking is we got price action with XRP that prices out public 5, 10, whatever.
Well, yeah, I think
prior to quarter four.
If you look at everything, if you look at everything that's in place right now, what Apex is saying makes sense, because if you just kind of pay attention to how Congress is trying to push Bitcoin ETFs and all that bullish narrative and everything else, yeah, the price could explode to the upside. But I think when it retraces to that crash that you're talking about, Apex, I would bet that if there's a Ripple IPO or a XRP settlement with the SEC, I bet money that XRP doesn't come down with the rest of crypto. Not if financial institutions embrace it. I don't.
So how Raul Powell thinks about it is, he says, think about it this way. You can think about crypto and equities are correlated against cash. So when the dollar is super strong, equities and crypto tends to go down, and likewise when equities and crypto go up, cash is strong. But he's saying the problem is if you have a scenario in Q1 where crypto, and he thinks equities too, go past all-time highs, right? Bitcoin and equities go past all-time highs, and the value of cash depreciates. If you have this flash crash in crypto and equities, what that does to bond rates is bond rates are also inversely correlated, right? And he said the problem with that is if you get this significant crash where the bond yields go up, hit 6%, 7%, pretty soon you can't service the debt. Like all of the government debt, it's a huge problem. And honestly, this is my little piece of it. I think part of the reason why the Fed did not raise interest rates is I think they're worried about it. I think they're worried about how where the bond yield rates are right now, because if it goes much higher, they know they can't service the debt. And so I think that's going to cause the crisis. I think when cryptos and equities and everything related to, real estate, equities, when all of that comes crashing and the bond rate skyrockets, and then they can't service the U.S. debt, that is really what's going to precipitate them needing to move. Okay, we need a lifeboat now, much like when C-19 hit, right? And the government said, all of this stimulus, the government finally could agree immediately on on legislation within weeks, that's what's going to happen. I think it's going to have this crisis moment, and then the government's like, "Hey, but we figured it out." And the solution is the new financial system, and that's what's going to solve the debt problem, because that's the problem right now. I think the reason why the Fed didn't raise rates is if they have a prolonged bond rate that continues to go up or stay where it's at right now, I think it's at like 3 or 4%. If the bond rate goes up to 6 or 7%, which in a flash crash scenario can happen, governments can't pay their debt. You know, I mean, sorry, they can by printing money, but we all know we all know what that does to all the rest of us.
And
right?
I think when that crash happens, that's when you're going to see a lot of those crappy projects go bye. How Brad Garlinghouse says 90% of the cryptos won't make it, but I think XRP being the solution, it will stay. It will stay.
Well, to that point, Jay, 80% of projects pre-bull run, they're not trading on any markets right now.
Wow.
So you can go to CoinMarketCap, but pull open the markets on any one of those projects. 80% of them are not actively trading on DEXs or exchanges at all. They're already dead coins. Like I know CoinMarketCap says what 18,000 coins or whatever, but you can't buy them anywhere. Try to buy 80% of them. You can't buy them anywhere. Right?
You know what I said?
Zombie coins.
You know what I said on my, you know what I said on my show today, Apex? I told people, right now, I would reallocate my portfolio because something's coming. I'm talking about, do you know how it feels if you've been around since 2017? Most of my 20% and 10% coins, they're fucking dead. I can't even get them off exchanges. They're fucking dead. They're gone. They're useless. I lost so much money in 10%ers and 20%ers. It's fucking ridiculous. But I'm so big in my 70s and the 20 pluses that I'm straight. I'm just telling you, if you don't start reallocating your portfolio, you still think that fucking Chicago coin is going to take you there, you're fucking an idiot. I'm going to say it right now.
For real.
What do you got, G? What do you got, bro?
Yeah.
What do you got, G? What do you think, bro?
Hey, first you need the gas fees for them ERC20s, though. So, damn.
That's right.
A lot of people.
Come on, G. What's up?
A lot of people, I mean, right now, the way the market is and why people are involved with crypto isn't for payments right now. I mean, yes, Ripple is involved for payments, but what I'm saying is people are just collecting crypto. They're not really using it day to day in terms of a payments vehicle or as a digital asset for payments, right? So that's still to ramp up, and we're all already beginning this journey since 2020 as a migration from the real to the digital, metaverse, digital payments. Children, you know, maybe my children's children won't even know that cash exists, or they'll know cash existed, but they'll be like, wow, that's so weird that you guys used like physical cash to exchange with each other. That's just odd.
They'd be talking like CDs or 8-tracks and shit. That's how they're gonna be looking at it.
And you know, like to us, technology evolved
all together.
Go be playing this track. My money
kids using cursor, you know.
Hey, Berserker, our grandkids will be like, "You guys use cash. You guys are old as hell.
You're old.
You're
It's
old."
a baby's game.
Crazy, bro.
Hella funny, bro.
Yeah.
And it's
we're almost there already. I mean,
cash. It was so slow, and you had to think about it. You had to think about using cash. We just pay our one-time life subscription, and everything's taken care of. We just go and enjoy life and do whatever.
We're halfway there already. I mean, kids can't even make change these days. You go to a place and pay cash, and the cashier looks at you like, "What do I do with this?"
Well, much less being able to count it backwards.
That goes back to
or they got to look at the screen to see what the change is going to be because they can't do the math in their head.
Yeah. Well,
They couldn't do that in the 80s.
Right. There's a couple of narratives going on right now that are fucking conflicting for me in my mind. One of them is ZERPs pop off Q4 2023. ZERPs pop off because they are the only one with clarity, and it pops off and it busts through the atmosphere and it just keeps going. Whatever.
Let's go.
Then we go. The rest of it pop like Apex, the Apex theory, pop, crash, pop forever. So, but my question is. Yes. The fucking the conflicting narrative is, will ZERPs just keep going throughout all the crash dump, whatever?
And also
the ZERPs are just way out front, and it don't matter if we crash.
Also, if you look at like what the average person's been through, if like I'm not discounting. I think shit's gonna crash, but people's already seen so much wicked shit in the last 3 years that. If XRP started rising from here on out, like why would they really want scared money to be running into crypto? You know what I'm saying? If they do some bank scares and real estate, everyone's losing money every which way, and they're going to really drop it down to like a 15-cent XRP. So I could see XRP going opposite way. There's only XRP and XLM and XDC they all run against. They're like the only three that runs against Bitcoin.
I will say.
So
I will.
I want to discount.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, finish your thought.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
If you stress out people at this moment in time with everything, they're gonna be looking for fucking somewhere to run, and they're gonna be like, "Oh fuck, maybe that shit that Buster's been talking about. Maybe we should get some of that." You know, all of it's gonna. So.
But here's the thing about that though is like, I thought the same thing was going to happen in 2020. I thought when March 2020 hit and the bottom went out, the bottom of the market for crypto and equities, I was certain crypto's the lifeboat. Everybody knows this, and I was wrong. Right? People still were scared. Money was scared money, right? Scared money went into cash. That's what people did. And so I don't think that'll happen. The only thing that would make me change my mind is if you did have a flash crash and XRP, if XRP just stayed stagnant, then I'd be like, who's buying that? Who's holding that market steady?
With no settlement, and no IPO in a flash crash, it could happen for sure.
I think too, though. I think we do have another speculation cycle ahead of us. I don't think we've hit the crypto or the .com bubble phase of crypto just yet. I don't think 2020 or 2021, that bull cycle, was the .com bubble phase for crypto. There needs to be more newbies who come into the space before you really just crash the shit out of them. You know, in my opinion.
And crypto is just not as accessible as the .com bubble was. I mean, you know, everybody was getting into websites at the time. It was all over TV. I mean,
exactly.
If you had a domain name, you had lots of money.
Right. So that being said, that implies that there's a nefarious, like, let's wait till they come in, like a rat trap, and then fucking collapse it. What if they don't give a shit about any of this?
I don't think it's a rat trap.
Let's say the public doesn't have anything to do with this because they don't need the public's money.
That's true.
Where are they? Where are people getting money?
Yeah, I agree.
Not to hate on it, but like,
you remember last Super Bowl, they decided not to have crypto commercials. After the Super Bowl, before all they had was crypto commercials. That just showed you then that they didn't want anybody else to know about it. When they decided to ban the crypto commercials for the Super Bowl, that just showed you that they didn't care about letting people know. Enough people
they already had a smash and grab on the public, which was the crypto.com FTX phase.
Correct.
So
that
was
choke point 2.0.
They snatched up their payday, and then now they're just fuck the public. Like they're just going to go institutional.
Hey, man, you know, if it makes money, people change
their
minds.
No disrespect to Apex or you. You guys are super reasonable, and I respect the shit out of you guys.
Look, I'm going to say it again.
You know what I mean?
Look, I'm going to say it again, Berserker. I think the only thing that will make XRP or put XRP in a position to be a little bit different in that equation of a flash crash or a bubble pop and anything else is the fact that they were abused and they were screwed early on, almost too soon. And I think because they were sued too soon, which they thought they were killing the project or hurting the project, and they fought. I think when all that plays out, if institutions embrace the coin, because it's not about retail, even if shit goes wrong, it's the solution that makes everything work. I think that.
Exactly.
I think. Listen. It's kind of like what Stephen Arrow says. They got you thinking that they want to destroy crypto when crypto's the prize. They got you thinking they want to destroy XRP. XRP is the fucking prize. And I think if it gets adopted on an institutional level, that might be the shocker that destroys everybody. The fact that it should go down. You think it's going to go down with everything else when it bubble pops, and it's the only thing that does it. I think.
And keep in mind, you know, it's all but adopted outside the U.S. already. So
yeah.
So essentially, they know. Maybe what I'm getting out of this whole thing is that they know that retail will come no matter what. No matter how many times they get squished and crashed, retail will always come back.
What is TA? What is TA?
It's a never-ending cash cow.
What is technical analysis, market analysis, and fundamental analysis? All based off of what? Feed and Greer index, which is emotions. The only thing that's not emotional is institutional and institutional
investors.
Exactly. We're emotional. not fucking banks and institutions. I think
there is always going to be market sentiment. There will always be market sentiment.
But I think XRP in 2018 got to the top on speculation. So we can get to the top again in a speculative bull cycle. I'm not saying we're not going to be making money off XRP in this next bull cycle. I'm just saying I think we got another speculative bull cycle and we're going to make a ton of money. A lot of people are going to be jumping on in, newbies. We're going to know it's the top and be like, holy crap, we're seeing our portfolios going. And people that don't ever talk about crypto are talking to me about it obsessively.
And I agree. And like I said, because it's not based off of retail and it's based off institutions, because they got sued 2.5 years ago, that might be the one thing that people aren't banking on. And that's for the people who aren't real XRP holders and understand what's really going on, they're going to miss the boat, because when everything crashes, you look at them and go, what the fuck? Well, they were sued 2.5 years ago. They're ahead of the game. You don't understand what everyone's got to go through. They don't. And that's why Brad is throwing this fucking party, because he knows that.
they're the chosen ones, man.
I'm telling you.
Straight up.
I'm not, it's not hype. It's serious.
Right? No. So let's say you're both right. G's right. 68J's right. We go on a speculative bull run. We make money. We know when the top is, but like, what are we talking about specifically? Are we specifically talking about it? Right. No. I'm not talking about price or where it goes. I'm talking about what coin. So, in other words, I'm getting two different sentiments here. XRP is invincible, air quotes, and also the other thing I'm getting is speculative bull run, and we got to know when the top is, so we'll crash again. Like, so which one is it?
What I'm saying,
I'm not saying that. I'm not expecting answers. I just don't. It's just everybody's thought process. Sorry.
Look, when all this bullshit is going on, what's the one coin? And I'm not being biased, guys. What's the one coin that will benefit from all the shit that's going on with this ETHgate, Stephen Neroff, and all this bullshit that's getting ready to explode? There's no other fucking coin. Now, I mean, it's going to help the market, but goddamn it, they were purposely attacked by the fuckers who are doing all this. I'm telling you, settlement, IPO, Ethereum blows up, XRP fucking moves. That's what I got to say. I'm out of here.
XRP fucking moves. Is that forever, or is it speculative bull market for the next fucking 5 quarters?
I think forever it lines up with it happening.
I think it separates itself because it's not like anything else, in my opinion. I think it separates itself. I'm not saying it can't retrace a bit, but once it's adopted by institution, once it decouples, that's it. It decouples from everything else.
Hey, 6-8. 6-8 joining in, bro.
Huh?
That was nice.
Yeah, no, you guys. Look, my wife is hitting me saying, "Where's my guy?"
We got 30 minutes overtime, bro.
Love you guys.
Yeah, man. We
did happen
overtime
naturally too. There was no lull. There was no nothing. You boys were on point.
Man, you guys was on fire today.
We're already half hour, 32 minutes over for organically. Nuts.
Yeah,
6-8.
Yeah.
Apex.
6-8 bounce. I think.
Yeah, you did. He had to go.
He had to go.
Hey, Alan. Is Alan going to walk us out?
I think Alan's got minutes, bro.
I do.
Utility boats float.
You ready for the minutes?
Bagman. What's that? Go ahead.
Bagman.
Are we ready for the minutes, or we got some people want to?
It's minute time.
Let's go back.
Let's get it.
You got it, Alan. You got the floor. What do we got, bro?
All right. BitBoy Ben arrested with side piece. XRP one says, XRP's the one says Bitcoin Ben. I forgot to write that down, but I got it. XRP Boardroom number 40. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. 68J getting a nipple tattoo if XRP moons. Approve Bitcoin BTF or reverse decision, Gary. Get your shit together. Shout out. Let Apex talk. Apex is bullish for the next 6 months. Elizabeth Warren is Gary's little puppet. That's it.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
That's all we got. That's all we got, guys. We love you dearly.
Nice.
Thanks for coming in. The 40th XRP Boardroom. Thanks for being with us all this time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Berserker. Thanks.
We got 68J. Go hit up 68J, Crypto for Life on YouTube. Hit subscribe, hit like. XRP Bags, go hit them up. Hit subscribe and like if you haven't. We got Crypto Tales simulcasting on his YouTube as well. Hit him up, hit subscribe, hit like. GDLT does a show. He does all kinds of cryptos and beers. Hit him up, GDLT on YouTube. We got Sean T, Apex in the chat, TBD Nation. Thank you, 6AJ, for coming in. And I'm going to burp in the mic. There we go. All right, we're good, guys.
You, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, thanks, guys.
Have a great evening. And we'll see you on the flip side. Hopefully, we get some little clips of New York coming up. We'll see you on the next one. We love you guys.
I'll be there virtually.
It was never XRP. It was always Safe Moon.
Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. It's not funny. It's Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. Got to get me that Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. Got to get me that Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money.
Safe Moon money. I got me some Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. You're running out of time. Safe Moon money, and I got it on my mind. Rockets blasting off, it's about moon time, and we making it rain here. Watch us all shine, and we all going berserker, so please don't be shy. It's that moon life, that meme coin vibe. You thought it was a meme coin, till that meme coin changed your life. On that Doge for the ride, taking profits to the standard. Watch us fly, get that bag, hurry up and buy. And when we moonshot, you're gonna love me long time. Watching rockets in the sky, one more time, grab that bag, hurry up, and hurry up and ball.
Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. Got to get me that Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. It's not funny. It's Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. It's not funny.
Safe Moon money. I got me some Safe Moon.
This is Berserker. I'm not a lurker. Stacking Zer's been steady. Blue crew ever since the beer flu brought Mushu from the woo-woo. I got a clear view. Thanks to the army, been spitting game about fame and fortune coming close. But I'm a big ghost. Reflections, no scam. Bet boy be holding Bitcoin spam. My man Rain dropped a dime and told Berserker what's prime. I owe it to my fam. Alex, D-Vlogs, Lady E, Rain, Bagman.
Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. Got to get me that Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. It's not funny. It's Safe Moon money. Safe Moon money. It's not funny.
Safe Moon money. I got me some Safe Moon money.
It's Safe Moon money.